Elliot has spoken out, and his words could shape Manchester United's entire summer rebuild. Meanwhile, Cristiano Ronaldo is back making moves off the pitch, pouring millions into ownership and proving once again his influence stretches far beyond goals. Welcome back to the channel, football lovers and transfer detectives. Smash that like, hit subscribe, and stay with me till the end because today's video blends two fascinating storylines. A rising English star publicly grounding himself amid Manchester United interest, and one of the greatest ever players redefining his legacy through ownership. Manchester United's upcoming summer promises drama, transformation, and huge decision-making, especially in midfield. With Casemiro's departure looming after his contract runs out, the club's recruiters have assembled an ambitious list of targets to reshape the engine room. Among established names like Carlos Baleba from Brighton and Adam Wharton of Crystal Palace, one name shines with English dynamism and emotional maturity. Elliot, the Nottingham Forest midfielder turning heads for his technical intelligence and attitude. At just 23, Anderson has exploded this season, debuting for England while becoming one of Forest's most relied upon performers. Yet, when reporters pressed him about the Manchester United speculation, his response wasn't a tease or headline grab, it was a masterclass in maturity. "I'm just focusing on my football at the moment and performing and trying to give everything for Nottingham Forest. That's all that's on my mind." The way Anderson spoke carried the tone of a player firmly grounded in reality. In an era when social media stokes every rumor and agents plant stories for leverage, his calmness is almost refreshing. The midfielder, who arrived at Forest from Newcastle United, could easily let the bright lights of a potential Old Trafford move distract him. Instead, he flipped the script, praising Forest for giving him the stage to improve. "It's been a big 2 years. I think I've done pretty well in the time I've been here. I've matured on and off the pitch. It's thanks to the club for letting me go out there and do my stuff." Those words reflect not only discipline but gratitude, rare commodities in top-level football's revolving door culture. From Manchester United's point of view, Anderson ticks almost every box Michael Carrick and the Inner O structure have drawn up for this rebuild. Premier League proven. Yes. Young with upside. Definitely. Technically balanced between ball winning and progression. Perfectly. United's new strategy leans toward building a sustainable, cohesive midfield rather than patching holes with marquee names. They've learned from past mistakes where reputations outweighed system fit. Carrick's tactical evolution depends on dynamic midfielders who can press high, move possession quickly, and stay composed when the tempo spikes. That's exactly the profile Anderson represents, grounded off the pitch, efficient on it. For Nottingham Forest, his stance is gold dust. The club knows transfer storms can unsettle players, particularly when megawatt names like Manchester United, Manchester City, and Arsenal circle. But Anderson's clarity preserves dressing room calm in what remains a challenging season. With Forest juggling Europa League commitments and Premier League survival demands, leadership matters as much as goals. Anderson's focus-first mantra serves as a signal to teammates: ignore the gossip, finish the job. Behind that modest tone, however, lies the undeniable reality of a meteoric career. Since swapping Newcastle for Forest for around €41 million, Anderson's development curve has been steep. His first step into the England setup earlier this campaign validated what his club performances have screamed all season: he's ready for bigger stages. Scouts praise his ability to glide between lines, alternating between carrying and distributing, often dictating rhythm without flashy touches. Forest staff describe his mentality as elite. He's usually the last to leave training and the first to volunteer for outreach programs in Nottingham. For a club rebuilding identity after years of fluctuation, that attitude embodies professionalism. And for Carrick and Inus, culture influence weighs as heavily as statistics. Rumours of a €100 million valuation have inevitably surfaced, the price of being young, English, and consistent in the Premier League. But that figure is also armour for Forest, ensuring any suitor pays premium for their most valuable asset. United's hierarchy aren't allergic to big deals, but this time they're more methodical. Sources suggest the club are narrowing their midfield shortlist to a few names, Anderson included, but no approach will happen until Casemiro's exit and budget logistics are finalised. While that quiet tension builds, another headline hit the football world. Cristiano Ronaldo buying a 25% stake in Spanish club UD Almeria through his CR7 Sports investments. For fans who thought Ronaldo's ambitions ended with breaking goal records or leading Al Nassr, this move proves the opposite. The 41-year-old has traded boots for the boardroom, joining a Saudi-backed ownership consortium determined to guide Almeria back into La Liga. In his official statement, Ronaldo described it perfectly. "It has been a long-time ambition of mine to contribute to football beyond the pitch. UD Almeria is a club with strong foundations and clear potential for growth." That line captures something poetic, a man who dominated football turning from performer to protector of the game's future. While headlines about Ronaldo often focus on luxury and superstardom, this decision shows something deeper: legacy through mentorship. For Almeria, having one of history's most marketable athletes tied to their brand instantly invites sponsorship and global reach. For Ronaldo, it's about control, shaping culture, developing youth, and rewriting the post-retirement narrative. Each press conference, transfer, and managerial hire in Almeria from now on will bear his influence. And yes, the symbolism of him buying a stake rather than another mansion tells you where his mind is: building permanence. Connecting both stories, Anderson's composure and Ronaldo's investment, you see the same thread: evolution. Anderson evolving into a professional cooled by discipline, Ronaldo evolving from superstar to statesman of the sport. Manchester United, ironically, sits at the centre of both timelines, a club reshaping itself while its greatest modern icon shapes another abroad. The message: football no longer rewards impulse, it rewards patience and vision. Anderson embodies that on the field, Ronaldo off it. As summer edges closer, all eyes will return to Nottingham and Old Trafford. Will United formalise their admiration for Anderson once Casemiro's exit clears the wage bill? Will Forest hold firm or cash in at record price? Whatever unfolds, Anderson's measured words ensure his reputation strengthens regardless of the outcome. In football's noisy theatre, calm confidence is still the loudest sound. So, what do you think? Should United go all in for Elliot Anderson or focus their rebuild elsewhere? And does Ronaldo's ownership leap mark the start of a new generation of footballer investors? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Before you go, tap like if you respect players who let their actions speak, subscribe for stories that go beyond the headlines, and keep notifications on so you never miss the game behind the game. This is your channel name, where football meets perspective. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and as always, glory, glory Man United.